get to go chase Jimmy around the corner. Yeah, I was just seeing. I was just waiting for
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna do it. And it's not even gonna turn it anymore. So I started losing power, and my freaking engine was going. It was like about ready to die. So I gotta figure out why this came loose all of a sudden. I have a feeling maybe it didn't get tight enough somehow. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get something in there to stop the rotor from turning, so I can run that down all the way. Okay. Freaking alternator. I thought I was like, oh my god, just GM alternator. Well, we're off to get a new alternator. So I, tried running this guy down somewhere. It is obliterated, and this fan's all walled out, the shaft's walled out, the threads are just gone. So I'm gonna go get a new alternator, and then let's see, I'm keeping this washer because now my Cummins pulley here is a bit walled out. It's still usable, but we need to be able to clamp that down some more. Okay, so I figured out what happened on the last alternator. The nut from the old alternator I put on this, the current last one I had, and on top of that nut being a little buggered up and this shaft being goofy, wouldn't allow this pulley to tighten all the way. So this new alternator here, as you can tell, has the same style of fan that we had before when we bought the 4BT. So I got the pulley back on there, and just centered it up as best as I could, and then locked it down pretty damn good with the impact gun. I even got these lines to line back up. Marks to line back up. There are a couple of fingerprints on it, so this better be good. This is a 78 amp alternator. It is smaller than the one that I had on there, which was an 85. And again, this is for our 83 Jeep. There's different styles that you can get. This one here uses a smaller bolt, which it's going to be in the bracket. So I'm going to have to find some washers for it. And then on top of that, the clocking is correct on it. So I'm going to pop my hood here and get back to work on this thing. Alright, they got lights again. The engine's running. No weird noises. All the lights work. I'm gonna check voltage. I'll let you know what it is. Well, with just the motor running, with no real load on the alternator, we're at 14.8 volts, which is a little bit higher than the last one, but I'm okay with almost 15 volts. That's good. That's good power. But you don't want it too high, because then things start getting chargiculated, as one Pug Life would say. So yeah, I got all new connectors like we mentioned in that last video, so all the lights are nice and bright now. Yeah, those fog lights are great at night. I need to adjust that headlamp upward a little bit more, so I'm going to do that here in a sec. And then yeah, so we're back in business. I hope that doesn't fail again, or else I'm going to have to go to Cummins and or see if I can't get a pulley from them. If not, worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to go to a machine shop and have them make me a pulley, which, you know what, that might even be a better idea. But have that pulley made up, and then I'll have like 2 or 3 of them made up, depending on how much they are. If they end up charging me cheap, like $50 for a set of 4, I'll do it. Trying to save up for a road trip to California, it's gonna be like my vacation, and these little things, You know, not the Ford's fault, just, you know, this is not the Ford's fault. It's not even a Ford part. It was for a Jeep. Still, that alternator's for an 83 Jeep Cherokee with a 4.2. And then I bought some hangers. I was out buying hangers and some toothpaste because I'm out. And it's like, I get in the parking lot and start the thing up and it's just making this awful noise, which it wasn't making when I first started it. Whatever. So, like I said, Ford Explorer headrest. I put all my trim back in. I used some screws and some Honda vacuum tubing to hold the screws in. Put these kick panels back in so it looks a little less naked. I think I know what I'm going to do for carpet in here. I'm just going to get some mats from Target and heat them and mold them, you know, to the floor here. And I'm gonna you maybe clean this up and paint it up with something. I don't know. I'm gonna do something that's a little bit cheaper than carpet. I kind of want to get a little creative with it, you know. So, anyways, I gotta go in. I'm gonna go relax for the rest of my Friday before I have to work tomorrow and Sunday. So yeah, just to let you know, I had that little foobar moment, and it's starting to really rain. I'm gonna get some diesel for it Monday. At least I have some money for that. But